What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Friday, January 17th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Hey guys, our cash game lineup optimizer is now live. Playing cash games is the secret to building your bankroll. So that's why we've created our cash game lineup optimizer that will generate a lineup based on the highest projected ownership. In cash game lineups, you want safer plays that carry less risk and are owned by a larger percentage of the field. By using the wisdom of the crowd, we will generate a cash game lineup based on ownership projections. This new tool is available right now, so come on in and start building your bankroll. Okay, who do we have at the point guard position? I like Malcolm Brogdon from the Indiana Pacers playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Malcolm Brogdon has averaged 36.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 27% usage rate. He's projected at 37.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's 7,000 DraftKings salary and 200 less on FanDuel. So this is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a good matchup. So I like Malcolm Brogdon here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Jeremy Lamb from the Indiana Pacers playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have the 10th worst defense overall. They give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Jeremy Lamb has averaged 26.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 29 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 24.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's only 4,600 DraftKings salary and 100 less on FanDuel. So you don't have to play Malcolm Brogdon and Jeremy Lamb together. You can pick one or the other. Although I don't think it's a terrible stack. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a good matchup. So I like Jeremy Lamb here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a good defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. Jimmy Butler has averaged 43.2 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. He's projected at 41.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.4 times value. He's 7,800 DraftKings salary and 900 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. This is a fast-paced game. I think Butler explodes here tonight. So I like Jimmy Butler here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second. and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like Pascal Siakam from the Toronto Raptors playing the Washington Wizards, who have the second worst defense overall, and they give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Pascal Siakam has averaged 43.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 36 minutes per game with a 30% usage rate. He's projected at 40.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.1 times value. He's 7,900 DraftKings salary and 300 less on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 229.5 points scored in this game. And Pascal Siakam has scored 67 and 60 fantasy points in the last 2 games versus the Washington Wizards. It's a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Pascal Siakam here versus the Washington Wizards. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the center position? I like Tristan Thompson from the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who have the 8th worst defense overall, and they give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Tristan Thompson has averaged 32.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He's projected at 33.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.2 times value. He's 6,500 DraftKings salary and 400 less on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 229 points scored in this game, so a high-scoring game, a fast-paced game, and a good matchup. So I like Tristan Thompson here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. And the other center that I like, he's eligible at center on DraftKings. He's also eligible at power forward. I like LaMarcus Aldridge from the San Antonio Spurs playing the Atlanta Hawks, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to this position. LaMarcus Aldridge has averaged 36.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 33 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. He's projected at 36.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.2 times value. He's 7,100 DraftKings salary and 500 less on FanDuel. So I love that FanDuel price. I think it's a smash FanDuel play. Vegas thinks there's going to be 230.5 points scored in this game. Super high scoring game. It's a home game, a fast-paced game, and a fantastic matchup. So I like LaMarcus Aldridge here versus the Atlanta Hawks. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. Do you want more fantasy picks? Check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day. So I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.